Chief Tony.
We are live right now on YouTube, and we are expecting our guests to show up. As usual, we're going to have to start with our intro music. All right, and we will do that, and then we will also be bringing your way our guest today. So please be ready. Share this broadcast. Share this broadcast to all your contact, your groups. We want everybody to participate today because it's going to be a great show. All right. And in the meantime, I'm going to bring.
You're tuned into the Joe Brown Idele-Ero Show, the #1 platform where truth meets bold analysis. Every Saturday at 6 p.m. Nigeria time, we bring you sharp, insightful conversations on politics, economics, social progress, and infrastructure development live on Facebook and YouTube, featuring thought leaders and fearless voices. Ambassador Adesua Matthew Biki Uwaifo, Rastaman and activist Black Rice of Sagie, Honorable Chief Tony Negro Erhabor, and your host with the most, Honorable Joe Brown Idele-Ero. No spin, no profanity, just sincerity, integrity, and a commitment to the truth. Subscribe now on YouTube at youtube.com/JoeAero100 and follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/joe.idele. This is not just a broadcast, it's a movement.
Hello.
We just enter studio now.
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello? Hello? I think that person is having some little issue with his audio. Well, he'll come right back. All right. Okay.
her man died, she could not go home. Made her home in Oba Market. Childminder for young mother shoppers. Sometimes of pediatrician. Okay, Maria, Eva Laurier, would I recover? Emota, knock a recover, knock a okay, Maria, Eva Laurier, would I recover? His story caught up with her when Prince Ogun ran here for cover. She gave him cover and our shelter over a listening post. Okay, Maria, Eva Laurier, would I recover? This young prince, he became a king of a warrior great. And Emota was immortalized. That's how Emota come to stay. Emota, knock away trauma, knock every me. Okay, Maria, Eva Laurier, would I recover? Emota, knock away trauma, knock every me. Okay, Maria, Eva Laurier, would I recover? Emota, knock away trauma, knock every me. Okay, Maria, Eva Laurier, would I recover? Emota, knock away trauma, knock every me. Okay, Maria, Eva Laurier, would I recover?
We are still holding on, waiting on our people to show up. But in the meantime, we want you to go ahead and share this broadcast now live on YouTube. All right. So we are not going to waste your time today, but this is a very, very crucial topic that we need to discuss. So everybody be ready. Be ready. Join the show. Go to the comment section. Give us a call. We are here together. Okay? Everybody got to participate today.
Okay, Maria, Eva Laurier, would I recover? Emota, knock a recover, knock every me. Okay, Maria, Eva Laurier, would I recover? As a man's wife from a home way, born in Asian village. She had no child but loves children, nicknamed Emita by her husband. But when her man died, she could not go home, made her home in Oba Market. Childminder for young mother shoppers, sometimes of pediatrician.
Emota, Loka wekama, loka wekeri. Okay, Maria, Emmanuel, what I recover. Emota, loka recover, loka wekeri. Okay, Maria, Emmanuel, what I recover.
His story caught up with her when Prince Ogunrange for cover. She gave him cover and our shelter over a listening post.
Emota, loka wekama, loka wekeri.
Okay, Maria, Emmanuel, what I recover. This young prince, he became a king over Enwari Great. And Emota was immortalized. That's how Emota come to stay.
Emota, loka wekama, loka wekeri.
Okay, Maria, Emmanuel, what I recover.
Emota, loka wekama, loka wekeri.
Okay, Maria, Emmanuel, what I recover.
Emota, loka wekama, loka wekeri.
Okay, Maria, Emmanuel, what I recover.
Emota, loka wekama, loka wekeri.
Okay, Maria, Emmanuel, what I recover.
Mr. Tony, are you ready? We are on the show. Please be ready. Be ready, please. Please get situated, okay? Waiting on you. All right. We are not going to waste your time. Like I said, today is a great day. The weather is very bright out there in Dallas, Texas, and I hope you are also enjoying the same nice weather out there, wherever you may be. If you are in Europe, you are in London, and you are in Nigeria, we hope that everything is going well with you. So, with that being said, I'm going to get this show started right away. And don't forget to join us now. Share this broadcast. Share this broadcast to all your contacts as we are now live. Share the contact to all your groups in all social media because we want everybody to know what's going on and to be part of this broadcast. So I am bringing your way my very own brother who is already at backstage in the studio. I'm going to bring him in a minute so that he can meet you out. You know him. He's a regular member of this broadcast medium and the great analyst, sociologist, political analyst, all the way from the UK. I'm talking about my brother, one and only, Chief Honorable Tony Negro. You are welcome to the Jobran Idele-Ero show.
Thank you very much, Honorable Joe Brown Delero. Thank you for all the good work you're doing for our dear state and Nigeria at large. We appreciate you. Thank you. And I want to say a very big thank you to the viewers. For taking time to hook up with us tonight. We are indeed very grateful. Thank you very much.
My name is Joe Brown Idele-Ero. Let's get to it. Atiku Abubakar. Obi El-Rufai, and others. They are in the race looking for the ticket of a coalition movement, which they have collapsed into what they call the ADC. Now, Peter Obi, El-Rufai, and Atiku Abubakar are in the front line seeking this powerful ticket to contest the election coming up in 2027. They belong to various political parties, but at the moment, they have decided that without them all collapsing their structure and coming together, they are scared that the incumbent president might still take the prestigious position of the president of Nigeria come 2027. That is the reason why they have all decided to come together, even though we are getting some feelers that there's some internal squabble, internal, rivalry and crisis already going on because of who we get defeated. Most prominent among them is Peter Obi, who was one time Labour uh, candidate, Labour Party candidate in the 2023 election, and his rival on the opposition, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, the former vice president of Nigeria during the time of President Olusegun Obasanjo. So we have all these people that are come together, believe the problem they are having right now is how and who is going to get that ticket. So that is the problem with the ADC. ADC. Remember now, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar resigned. We talked about that last week on this broadcast media. And then Obi himself, Obi himself, is from Labour. And we also talk about Rotimi Amaechi, former governor of Rivers State and the minister during the Buhari administration, also have moved to the ADC. And then we have El-Rufai, the immediate past governor of Kaduna State, who used to be the minister also of the FCT, the Federal Capital Territory. So all these big wigs are scrambling to get the ticket under this coalition movement they call ADC. Now, today, we are highlighting on, we are focusing mostly on two of these people, namely Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, former vice president of Nigeria, and Mr. Peter Obi, the former governor of Anambra State, and also the former presidential candidate of Labour Party in the 2023 election. Who wins the ticket? That's what we are talking about. My brother, Honorable Tony Negro, tell your audience, tell your people back home how you feel and what you think is going to happen if the ticket don't go this way or go the other way. By the way, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar has been contesting election. He has always had a way to win the ticket of whichever political party he belongs. And then we have Peter Obi and the rest of them. What do you think? Who is going to win the ticket? And what is going to happen next? These are issues that we're going to discuss today. Just giving you a heads up. Go ahead and tell the audience what you feel, the way you feel about this coalition movement, the ADC, and the tussle between Elijah Abubakar, Atiku Abubakar, and Mr. Peter. Honorable Tony Negro, our great political analyst. Go ahead, sir. You got the floor.
Thank you very much, great Honorable Joe Brown Ero. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Alhaji Atiku Abubakar is 78 years old politician from the northern part of Nigeria. He was born on the 25th of November 1946 in Jada, which used to be under the Cameroon government. His father, Gaba Abubakar, and the mother, Aisha Kande, they are Fulani traders. So the Abubakar himself, Atiku Abubakar, he has 5 wives, 29 children. Yes, he's a specialist. Abubakar is a specialist when it comes to primaries in political space in Nigeria. No doubt he has been a political burden in Nigeria for quite some years now. Abubakar he has contested for an election. He has contested for an election 6 times in the past. And he keep on indicating interest. So if he goes for the 2027 presidential election, apparently that will be the 7th time or attempt that he's making to get into political or presidential or Asurok, as I put it that way, into Asurok. No doubt that his favorites of getting the ticket under ADC political party. Just before that, he has already indicated interest, but he claims that PDP has lost its way. He said PDP has lost its way. That was why he left the party. The leader of the party saying PDP has lost its way, and he thinks that is an acceptable excuse by Nigeria. Well, that must be the biggest joke for the year. Now, Atiku Abubakar, he formed ADC because he considered his chances of getting tickets under the PDP in Nigeria will be very difficult for him going forward. After clashing with FCT minister and then the 6 governors that refused to work with him in 2023 presidential election. So he decided to form this party. Like what the Beninese will say, the Beninese will say, He formed this party to fund his personal desire, personal interest to contest 2027 presidential election. So he tricked Obi. He was very economical with the fact around his personal ambition. The coalition he formed was for him or his personal ambition, political ambition. He tricked Obi into it and said to Obi, let's form it. Atiku will never give Obi the chance to contest 2027 presidential election. He will never give him that chance. He knows that age is catching up with him. So he will not give Obi the chance. Peter Obi is just wasting his time by asking for that ticket. I've spoken to some top leaders in the ADC for the last couple of days. They have all expressed the same thing to me, that Peter Obi will not be getting that ticket to contest for the position of a president under the ADC political party. So that is where we are here. Wasting his time, wasting his supporters' time. Peter Obi has a very big problem with his political life. His supporters are not helping issues. Many of them, they talk to people, they are so rude and aggressive. But they are noisy neighbors. They make so much noise with nothing to tell their story. At the end of the day, nothing to tell their story. Many of the supporters have come forward to say that they will not support Atiku Abubakar if he gets the ticket to contest for the position of a president or presidency office. They will not vote for him. Instead, they would vote for the president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, or because they are reacting for Obi not getting the ticket. They are in support of a Southern president comes 2027. So that is where we are now. If Obi take the ticket of a vice president from this ADC, his supporters will definitely work against his interest. They will not be supporting him. That will even make it easier, more easier for Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the president of Federal Republic of Nigeria. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the president and is spending the second year in office now, just gone into the third year running. The coalition they formed was to dislodge him, but seems to be seems seems to be going in his advantage at the moment. Thank you very much, great audience. I'll give the microphone back to Honorable Joe Idele-Ero to carry on from here. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, my brother, my very own great political analyst all the way from the UK, Honorable Chief Tony Negro, for that introduction of this very topic. I have a question though, but before that, I'm going to bring in our daddy, our very own legendary super reggae superstar, all the way from the Netherlands, Holland, as they would call it as well. He is always here. He's a member of the team, and we are all doing great today. I hope you had a good evening, sir. On black rice, Rastaman black rice, and the great activist, human rights, and anti-corruption activist. All this he always put together through his voice and reggae music. Black Rice Osage, you are welcome to the Idele-Ero show.
Thank you very much. Thank you, my brothers.
Thank
Thank you
you.
all.
Bless you.
Yes. Rastafari. May I give thanks still, I enjoyed my evening with my kids and my grandchildren. We just came here to get together. And I hope you all be having a nice evening too over there on the program. Well, I'll just say you're all welcome to the program once more. Thank you very much. Just following up, I'm trying to catch up with what is on the ground. Thank you very much, Honorable.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. We appreciate you. We one love. What we have on ground today is, as you may have been aware, 2027 election is coming up, and it is still far away. It is still far away. To me, it is still far away. I believe it is actually too premature to be scrambling for who gets this ticket or the other ticket, the other person who doesn't get it. It's like kind of crazy to me. We are not even up to the middle of the first tenure of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu himself, his groups, and members of his political party. They are all already working hard to ensure that that position do not slip away from them as an incumbent. And then on the other hand, we have a very tough people that are also looking for the same position. As a matter of fact, one of them, according to my brother, and everybody know they are aware of this, that one of them has contested this for this position 6 times. And if you go into this one, it will be about the 7th time. He's seeking for the position and he hasn't gotten it yet. Though he gets the ticket always, but he hasn't gotten the position. But now they decide to pull out from their various political parties to form this coalition against the APC, the ruling party. Now they call their own the ADC. But we have about 5 of them, if I'm correct, that are scrambling for this particular position to become the presidential candidate of that political party, the new party, the ADC, which all of them are trying to kind of belong. We have 2 among them prominent who were once presidential candidate in the past election. Alhaji Atiku Abubakar has contested 6 times. Who is he we're talking about here? And then Mr. Peter Obi, the former governor of Anambra State, and also the past presidential candidates of the Labour Party. All of these people belong to this ADC. But this one won it, the other one won it. Amaechi, Rotimi Amaechi is there, the former governor of River State and the minister in the past administration of President Muhammadu Buhari. He won it. And then El-Rufai, also, who is the immediate past governor of Kaduna State and the former minister of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, also want the position. So we are on a crossfire, we don't know what or who, how they're going to manipulate. All of them cannot get the position anyway. It will be one of them. And we just hope that if they get it, they're able to sustain it. And, let's see what happens in the election. That is the topic on ground, sir. What the question to my brother Tony Negro is, which he just talked about. I'm going to probably throw that up to you. The arising question from what Honorable Chief Tony Negro said is Obi is likely not to get the position. He analyzed it, both Obi and Atiku Abubakar, based on the fact that the history of Alhaji Atiku Abubakar is that he has always gotten the ticket no matter what. So what would be the chances of Mr. Peter Obi if Atiku Abubakar is given the chance against him?
Thank you very much. I just want to say that Peter Obi is also part of their political problem for Nigeria. Running from one party to the other to get a ticket to be president. That's the beginning of their fall. He knows he's not going to get it. He keeps on following Atiku Abubakar. He was a running mate to Atiku Abubakar. Atiku won't come step down for him. He break off from the main party, PDP. And now he's following Atiku around again, thinking Atiku will make him a vice president or leave the ticket for him. Atiku is not going to leave it for him. Atiku wants to be president. And Obasanjo has cost him. He can never be president of Nigeria. That's a cost. They say, honor your father and your mother, so that's the only promise, that's the only request the Lord gave us with a promise that our days may be longer. Respect, honor your father and your mother. He disrespected Obasanjo, and Obasanjo cost him. So the cost is following him all around. Let him go to Democratic Party in America. Who will? So the fact is that Obi himself is gradually graduating into that category of, now it's the second time I try to clinch the ticket. Now maybe the next time is going to be the third time. It's gradually growing to, they all want that number in their CV, So it's going to join people like Showore. But Showore has been consistent, stay on his path. No messing around, not giving way to people to, or giving rooms for people to, speculate about his next move. People know where Obi is going to next. He's going to go back to Labour, and Labour will tell him, no, it's too late. And if Obi is doing this now, there are chances that the Easterners, the Eastern region or Eastern states can't get that ticket anymore. Because if they keep on fucking up on doing these things, going front and back, roller coaster, they can't get it. It's a problem for the nation. They are just keeping us down. I think they are working to make the incumbent run his 8-year course. This is the second year in office. He has 2 more years to go. He has not done anything substantial other than the next election. They're always like that. Once they come in, it's the next election because they have not made their money, their investments. You know, that's what we are encountering that every time. That's our biggest problem. These people want to make their money back, and we don't know how much they spend that they want to make back. If they have told us, okay, I've spent 1 billion, so I want to make 1 billion before I can step down or call it a quit. They didn't tell us. They just told us we are spending a lot of money and I got to make my money back. Politics in Nigeria is a farce. It's a joke. You know, I'm sorry, there are some good politicians there, the young ones. Like Showore. Showore is a good politician, but he's making too much noise and fight with everybody. You know, you don't become a president like that. This is not a university president, student union presidency. You know, it's a national issue. You have to know how to do these things diplomatically. You know, even though you people wronged you, you know how to treat people right. You know, Obi cannot become president like this. That's one thing I want to say. He cannot become president like this, moving from one party to the other. If you cannot give me the presidency, give me the vice. Oh no, I won't settle for vice. I just want the presidency. It's not somebody. It's not your business. This is not your father's garden, where you say you take the best of the fruit. No, it's not. So all of them must know that. Atiku and the rest, they must all know this. You know, that's just my take. None of them going to go forward. They just leave it for Tinubu to continue, take his 8 years. And that's what I expect too. Let him get his 8 years and get out of there. So we can reorganize ourselves. Now they are doing some constitutional review. We cannot get a good president to take us forward without that issue being solved. We have not said where we want to be or who we want to be with. Then everybody's calling for presidency, presidential election, and all the rest of it. We are wasting money, wasting time. I give thanks.
Thank you so much, sir. We appreciate you always. Your contribution is always very, very, very important, and the people value your contribution. And we here on the Jobrand Idele-Ero, we also value your contribution because you say it the way it is. Now, moving forward, you guys, especially our Black Rise Society, you said that there are other people who would have been challenging them, but the way they are handling it is not the right way. And because of the scrambling between these other people that are forming the coalition, they may just be helping the incumbent to work his way through easily. Because by the time there's a fight going on the other side, then the other side will be having a fit day. So, brother Tony Negro, I want to ask you this right now: that if Obi wins the ticket or not, is that a guarantee for the ADC that has started some internal crisis already? So, and we still have like a couple of years ago, before the election in 2027. But the question now is, with this crisis that is already rocking the new party, coalition party, would that help them, or would that boost the chart according to Black Lives Matter boosts the chances of the president of Federal Republic of Nigeria, which is Bola Ahmed Tinubu. What do you think, sir?
Yeah, please come again with the question.
Okay.
There was just some breaking part of your.
The, the question, sir, is with this scrambling, like both of you have agreed that everybody want to get a ticket. Obi want to get a ticket. Atiku want to get a ticket. The rest of them want to get a ticket. And meanwhile, the incumbent president, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is also there working hard with his team to ensure that they don't lose it come 2027. So now the question is, what do you think they can do to avert this crisis and be able to have a formidable force to wrestle with the current, the incumbent party and president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu represent the APC. I hope you get the question clear.
Yeah, thank you, Honorable Ero. Actually, there's a game plan which Obi didn't know about. Peter Obi just came into the equation. He didn't do his homework at all. El-Rufai is not contesting in any way. He's just pretending to be there to fight for ticket. He's not fighting for no ticket whatsoever. He has already ticked Atiku Abubakar to go for it. Even Rotimi Amaechi is not fighting for ticket. They brought in Rotimi to give Obi problem in the southern part of Nigeria. These people have their own game plan. Obi is not in their plan. Okay? They are actually what they are saying. The common thing. I spoke with top ADC leaders. They told me that Obi can't even, he can't deliver. He can't, nothing. Obi, not even one of them take Obi for this race. They are of the opinion or belief, in fact, believe that Obi will not be able to deliver nothing. Look at it from, let's go to regional side of it. Obi is from the eastern part of Nigeria. Atiku Abubakar is from the northern part of Nigeria. He's got more crowd behind me than Obi is got. Peter Obi, the vote coming from the eastern part of Nigeria is very small. Most of them, the Igbos, they are not in they are not in the eastern part of Nigeria. They are all over the place. They are traders. So the population that is voting, or the number of votes they get from that eastern part of Nigeria, is very small compared to the northern part of Nigeria. So most of these leaders believe that Atiku will bring in more crowd for them than Obi. Therefore, he has to go for it. But Obi supporters are of the belief that it's Obi that is carrying the crowd. I don't think that is correct, because like in Edo State, I was in Nigeria during the election, 2023 presidential election. Yeah, Obi did very well, but it's a one-off thing. It's a one-off. Obi will never get that sort of result again from Edo State. Most of the people that voted for Obi because they didn't like Godwin Obaseki. By then, Obameki have already lost plot in Edo State. He was just a governor that was not a governor. The people of Edo State, they don't even listen to Obaseki anymore. Prior to that election, they don't want to even have anything to do with Godwin Obaseki. They were all fed up of him. So during that election, they voted against Godwin Obaseki's wishes because they didn't want to work with him. You should have seen what happened in the polling booths. I was there. Some areas, you can't believe what PDP were scoring. Sometimes 2 over. They get 2 votes, sometimes 4. There are so many from polling booths. Nothing, they got 0. They did very poorly in that election. Not just only because of Atiku Abubakar, but because of Godwin Obaseki. So, but the narrative today has changed. The narrative today, as we are today, the narrative has changed. Though people are in love with their new governor, their new sheriff is now, though people are in love with him. So they have all left Labour Party. Most 85% of them have left Labour Party. They have joined the APC. And they are now ready to work with Okpebholo because they have seen the infrastructural development is starting to bring Edo to another or higher level. So therefore, most of the obedient have moved now to APC because of the governor. Senator Monday Okpebholo, His Excellency Monday Okpebholo, the crowd have moved to them now. And Right Honorable Dennis Idausa. So the people are no longer with Labour. All those we will call now old story. That is what Labour is hanging on now at. I can assure you, he will never get that sort of crowd again in Edo State. The people are in love with their governor now.
Okay.
Now, Obi might not even take part in this election, except he agreed to take vice president position. They might still disappoint him at the end, or towards the end of the exercise, because I'll tell you this thing. Let me come out and talk to viewers. That 2020-23 presidential election, somebody told me in Benin, the husband is a very close person to Atiku Abubakar. Atiku Abubakar was very upset with Obi that Obi disappointed him. Obi did not keep to their agreement, gentleman agreement. He wasn't happy about it. And the person who spoke to me, he said they are very close to Atiku Abubakar. So all this time, Atiku Abubakar pretend to babysit Obi. Is all lies. Abubakar don't like Obi in any way. So they don't care if they decide, if they kick him out or disappoint him. If he don't refuse to take that vice president position, he is going to end up with that political party. Because one, he wanted the PDP are calling for him to join them. PDP is a dead party now, right? Only Azegbeme and 2 others are left in the party now. Now, he will never go to PDP. Never. Then the Labour Party is a problem for him as well now. Obi cannot go back to Labour. He has displayed high level, very high degree of what they call anti-party activities. So they don't want to be back, but they are looking at him. They are waiting for him. That's the Labour Party, for Obi to just say to them, okay, I'm coming back and I'm with the Labour Party. He didn't resign. He was having meetings with other political party, with the ADC. So he's in trouble. He might end up not taking part in this election. This is my take. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much. We appreciate you. The question is, the Black Rice just said one very, very important thing that all this, squabble, quagmire, is breaking the country down. It's not moving us forward at all. You can imagine that we are just about to get into the second year of this administration. They are already talking about the 2027 when nothing, absolutely nothing, according to people's opinion, has been done significantly to impact on the people. The people are suffering. They are not even after that. They are ignoring all that. Instead of figuring out a way, even the opposition can lead the way to helping this administration if they actually are there for the people. When they are opposing the government, they will kind of, sit tight and figure out something, depending on the kind of criticism that they are facing. So basically, I don't know why the election is so important right now when the nation is going through a lot of trouble, suffering, hunger in the land. Okay, now this brings me to the next step. If peradventure all these people get the ticket, do you think any of them are actually ready, prepared for the people? For example, Honorable Tony Negro said at the beginning of this program that Alhaji Atiku Abubakar will be by 2027 80 years, because he said he's already 78 years right now. So, what do you think an 80-year-old man is going to offer to the people come 2027? So, and what do you think the people will benefit from all these people? Is it not still going to be the same thing, taking us back according to Black Riot Sage, that is a roller coaster? Yes, sir, you have something to say.
Yeah, but just a very quick one. Our reggae giants, I'm really sorry for the, I got to just correct something here before you proceed, right? By 2027, Atiku Abubakar will be 80 years of age. Not 20, not 78 anymore. He will be 20. And he will be 80 plus, actually.
In 2027.
By 2027, please, in case you want to try to work out age and all that, he is currently a 78 years old man, official age. But by 2027, when the election will be taking place, he will be 80 plus.
That's exactly.
Remember, Buhari died at the age of 82.
Okay, well, that doesn't.
Gowon was Nigeria president at the age of 31. So here we are. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, I guess we got that correctly worked out. That at the moment, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar is 78 years, which means by our calculation, by 2027, he will be 80 years old and probably more, according to 80 years plus. All right. I am not, let me just assume that, administration or governance is not by age. Okay, let us agree. Hopefully, he will still be in his a very good health situation, mentally and all that. But the position of the president is a Herculean task that people don't understand. Me, what you carry on your head is so big that sometimes I doubt it if you will even have time to sleep because of all of the challenges that you are facing to ensure that the people are happy. At the moment, Nigerians are all struggling. They're not happy. They're hungry. They're suffering in life. The fuel you can't afford, and the roads are bad. Nobody's talking about all that. They are talking about 2027 election. So, is that not insanity? Black Lives Society, you said it halfway. I want you to complete it. By
Yeah.
2027, that everybody is saying they want to be president and all that. What do you think is going to change? What do you think will change? Is Obi capable of changing the country? Is Atiku Abubakar able of changing the country? Is even the incumbent, is he capable of changing the country? Because time after time, we hear that, the previous administration was better. Don't you think he's still going to toe the same line? Black Lives Society.
Yes, I give thanks still, May I said it earlier because these people, they don't mean well for this country. They don't mean well. Wanty can't get it. And when they get it, then waste it. That is what the Rastaman says. Yes, Atiku cannot change this country. And I'm not sure he's going to get the ticket to even be a president. Obi cannot change this country. Even though he's telling everybody he has only one shoe, one shirt, one watch, one whatever. That's not what the people want to hear. Not what you got or what you are not, if that you are not flamboyant doesn't make you a good president. No. There are a lot of things that qualifies a man to be a good leader. Say you want to cut down governance and entourage. That's not what the Nigerians want. That's not what we want. But their own agenda is different. They want to go there, make all the money they can make, and go out. Because they don't probe them after the whole exercise. Nobody probe them, they just come and go. They come and go. The next one is going to be worse than the other one. That's always been our case here in Nigeria. Our Nigerian politicians, the next one is going to be worse than the other one that just gone. I see people like El-Rufai lining up and want to be, I don't know what he wants to be anyway. Those are the headsmen. Those are the Fulani ginger weed that came to take over from Jonathan. What kind of a thing is that man coming to do? I read some article that if he gets a ticket with Obi, then he's going to fight for his mandate. Who gave them mandate? You are just assuming that he will go and call his. That's what they make us afraid. They frighten us by all those things, man, because they control all those Fulanis. Those herdsmen, those terrorists in the bushes, these are the people that control them. These are their sponsors. So coming to let us know, well, once he will give him a ticket, he's going to take care of those people. He cannot. Even Buhari couldn't take care of those boys. So it's El-Rufai. He can't. Rather, it will make things worse for us. Now at least we can still drive to Benin from Lagos. When this people will come in, we can't even go anywhere. Just we'll be on COVID lockdown. You know? So that's the kind of people we are looking onto as our role model. They are not. Politicians cannot be our yardsticks to be good leaders or good people of Nigeria. No, they are laughing at us. The politicians make everybody in Nigeria look like we are not serious people. Our leader died. None of the one leader paid, gave, condolence visit or wrote them anything because they've written it before. 2017, they wrote condolences to Nigerian people. Now they're going to write on the same person again. We are a joke. Nigerian politicians, they make all of us look like jokers. You know, so I'm not expecting anything different from them. You are doing everything the same way, and you want a different result, year in, year out. It's never done like that. You can't get a different result. You know.
All right. Thank you, sir. Again, this is a very complex situation here. We don't even know what to say, whether to even participate in the election, because it really don't mean anything. Uh, Honorable Chief, you also know a lot about these political parties and all that. Do you? Uh, what's your hope for 2027 for the people of Nigeria?
Thank you. Thank you very much. Um, yeah, in the UK here, we've experienced problems with economy and the current economic situation in the world. This problem is everywhere. It's not just in Nigeria alone. It's also here in the UK. I think the people need to be patient instead of this blame culture that our people have cultivated over the years, blaming president for everything. Even those who cannot even wake up early enough to go to farm or go to work, they are blaming their president. That's not going to help the situation because just like our daddy said, every president we keep blaming and we always end up regretting that the one who left is better than the new one. So personally, from my own, on a summary, I'm going to advise Nigerians to please stick with their president because I can see that things are going to improve better under this current administration. Thank you very much. We just need to be patient. We got to pray and work with what we have now. Nigeria will be a better place. Let our president settle down. Let's work with him. Let's pray for him, and the country will improve. I'll tell you another thing, right? Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. You know, he was once a vice president in Nigeria here. He failed as a vice president. He failed woefully. If you fail as a vice president, you will definitely fail as a president because the line between the vice president and the president is almost the same office. Abubakar would definitely fail as a president. He already failed as a vice president of the country. I don't think he has anything to offer. Nothing to offer. He's just trying to come in and grab as much as he can grab. Because most of the problems we have in Nigeria today, Abubakar played about 70% role in our problem. I know that he's going to sell Benin Airport, he's going to sell everywhere, and he's used to selling property, government property.
That's if he gets the position.
We can never give such a man the room to come and govern us. He has been doing everything possible to get into Aso Rock through the back door. Every time he's calling for America to come and help him, he's calling for foreign help to open our Aso Rock back door for him to enter through the back door. It's not going to work. He has to understand when it comes to diplomatic issues, there's an extent, an external body can get involved in our Nigerian affairs. The people you are calling to come and help you, they have their own problems. When Donald Trump first won his first election, the people complained in the Americans that that election was not free, fair, and credible. And you are going to cause such man to come and bring problem to your country, to put you into Aso Rock through the back door. I was in England here when he did that election. TV, everybody was complaining. They didn't know how he won that election. The next thing, the people walk on the loopholes, and his next election, he lost it. So why are you calling Donald Trump to come and do what? People are calling army to come and take over, this one to come, and they are even calling women to come and take over as president of Nigeria. They're not patriotic Nigerians, for Christ's sake. We know that our president can make mistakes. We can still work with him, in spite we don't agree with him in every decision he makes. We can still work with him and get a good result. So Atiku Abubakar is not the answer to Nigeria problem. He is going to add to it. And then when you go to that of Peter Obi has never been able to say anything meaningful in his campaign. All he's talking about, now me they carry my bag by myself. Now so I just sleep 5,000 naira hotel in a night. Well, this man Obi, what is his problem? Peter Obi keep talking about like what our daddy said now, the black rice. He says this is an intelligent man. He said, Peter Obi, okay, do you want me to vote for you to become Nigeria president because you carry your bag by yourself in the airport? Yes. I traveled and I'm planning to travel this summer. I'm going to carry my bag by myself. So, do you want Nigerians to vote for you because you carry your bag yourself? If you look at his manifesto, they are full of lies, and he is just like asking for sympathetic vote from Nigeria. We can't give you sympathetic vote in Nigeria because we know you can't manage it. You can't even manage your own political party, the Labour Party, and you are even playing anti-party games already. You're not a decent Nigerian. This is the same Peter Obi as governor of Anambra State, he refused to conduct local government election for 8 years. Is that not an oppressor? Is that not against fundamental human rights for the people of Anambra State?
Okay.
Do
Okay.
you know what it is not to conduct election for local government? You are blocking the grassroots politics. Because the only way the people can enjoy politics in the grassroots is through their local government. They are not going to be able to go to Abuja to ask for anything. So this is a man that is against development. He's coming to talk stories of how he, Peter Obi, carry his bag. He doesn't sleep hotel that cost more than 5,000 naira a night. If you like, go and sleep inside mosquito. It's up to you. You will never get that sympathetic vote from Nigeria. We are going to stick with our president. We are going to stick with Tinubu. We are going to pray with him. We are going to work with him. And then Nigeria forward ever. That is where we are going. Thank you.
Oh my God. Oh my God. If you are just joining us, you are listening to the voice of the intellectual member of the Idele-Ero show happening right now live on YouTube and is streaming in other social media as well. Now, I got from both of you, I found out that the reason why we are like this in Nigeria is because of a couple of things. There is no accountability. No accountability. Every successive government they come and do whatever they like according to a Black Rights Society and go away. Nobody asks questions. Well, taking from what happened during the NSAS, the reason why people are actually handicapped, maybe protesting and all that, we all know what happened during the NSAS. Again, I believe there are other ways of holding the government or the people accountable for whatever they're doing. We used to have activist lawyers back in the days. You know, we have great activist lawyers who represent the people. Wherever the government is going the wrong direction, they go to court. Black Lives, you can testify to this, son.
That's right.
Yeah, I know how much you have fought, and so to bring about good governance in Nigeria. Unfortunately, the number of those strong activist lawyers is kind of going down, probably because of natural cause or something. I don't know why. Nobody is doing all that anymore. Or maybe they have been given positions, per se, in the government, and then they don't act no more on behalf of the people. So now, this is what we got to say. How do we hold the government accountable? That's number one question. The second one, before we close, because we can sit here today and talk about all these political gladiators. You know, we have no end to it because they are not there for us, for the people. So we have another thing: insecurity. I was expecting our security expert to join us. I don't know what happened to his device, his phone or something. He couldn't connect. Talking about our brother, the security expert from Germany, Prince Idele-Ero. But he would have had opportunity to speak on these security issues again. But however, how do we hold the government accountable so that we will not be expecting the same empty promises every time when election is coming? Even up to the local government, like my brother said, they This government tried to do something. They attempted. Let me put it that way. For the local government, which is the grassroots, okay, political level, the grassroots, which would have aided development for Nigeria. They said they're going to have autonomy because the governors have pocketed local government. They don't want everything that comes, they take it. How do we develop? How do we grow? So that one is there. The autonomy is haphazard. It's not complete. If you want to actually do autonomy, do it such that the INEC will be in charge of the elections, of the local government, and everything we take a proper position, but we don't have all that. So how do we hold the government accountable before we go to the next question? Black Lives Matter.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. I don't think we can hold them accountable because we didn't, in the first place, we didn't give them the mandate. Not we, the people, gave them the mandate. We, the people, they didn't allow us to. They didn't allow our vote to count. So, in the real sense, if we were supposed to hold them accountable, that is when our vote counts, then we can recall them. Can say no. We voted for you, but you're not doing the right thing. We're going to vote to get you out of there again. Nigeria, they are full of this, what do you call it? They do things, or they do the best they can do, their own style. Look at what they are doing in, what do you call it now? The Senate. The court said, let this woman resume work. You said, no, she can't come in. We are not following rules in this country, in Nigeria. They don't follow rules. The court will say this, okay, you are the lawmaker. You make laws, and we have another body that is going to interpret it and tell you how it is. But you, the lawmaker, will tell them, I know that one you are doing, and that's not the way we intend it to be. You have said your own, you have drawn your line. So someone is going to let you know this is where the line is supposed to pass. You drew the line, is still going to tell you, oh no, I didn't mean it to pass that side. It's so fucking wrong what they're doing to us. We the people, it's like we are not the people anymore. We don't have anything to say to them. We cannot hold them accountable for anything they're doing wrong. They know that, and they're not bothered at all. They're not bothered. They want to be very rich that you can't talk to them. No government, nobody can talk to them, except when they come overseas. Then they start to jump bus or stay on the red light before they can cross the road. In Nigeria, there's no stop for traffic lights. I saw one governor the other day, I think it's OT from Abia State. The convoy stood for the red light. First time in his history of Nigeria. So the governor's convoy stopped. Thank you for that, Mr. Governor. But the rest, they've been there. They know it. They know how to beat the system. These people are too long in the system that they know how to beat the system. Let's have a system that will mandate them to stay certain years in a political arena and quit. They're not going to be there forever. Only to tell the newcomers that, no, that's not how we do it here. This is how we do it. That is the problem of our Nigerian politics. Too many old people there who've been there since the time of colonial times. They'll tell you when the white men were here, this is how we're doing it. The white men didn't do anything great for us. They left it in shambles because we demanded it. Let's see how they would do it.
What you mean right there when you say they should be given certain time, and then after that they quit? So are you talking about, for example, anyone that has contested the election and won, for example, and had that position, after that, there's no more aspiration to go to the next level? Is that what you're talking about?
You cannot go to the Senate and go and take a retirement benefit there again. That is the truth. You stayed 8 years as a governor. You cannot go back as a governor again. Then you want to go to Senate and go and sit down and stay another 8 years there. Are you the only one in that country? Look at now, this man Atiku is contesting for the 7th time. Why? Give them end time. This is the time you have to. If you can't succeed this time, 2 times, 3 times, stop.
Even if they have succeeded, if they are there, let's say
yes.
you are
after 8 years, once you are retired, because that's retirement.
Right.
That's true.
So why do we have to continue to give them the chance to go over there? Anyway, maybe because of what you said, that we don't actually give them the mandate. They give themselves the mandate.
That is the truth, and our constitution didn't mandate them to didn't give them what to do. We don't have a good constitution. If we, the people, have to write a constitution, those things will be there.
All right.
Excuse me, even this their rotational district, it's not in the constitution.
Recycling.
You mean the zoning?
The zoning, thank you, sir.
Okay, the zoning. Okay.
It's not in the constitution.
Okay.
That's what is bringing the country, part of the things that is bringing the country down. The best you cannot get, you cannot take the best to do the work for the rest.
That's zoning.
The zoning system. You must take one from outside. If you take one from the west or the south, you must take one from the north. It's not a must. Take the best from anywhere.
Because the best may not come from where they are taking, where they are.
That is the truth. Because the best in the north is the worst of the south.
Honorable Tony, do you agree to that? That there should be a frame for any.
I quite agree with it. Let me take your mind back a little bit, Honorable Joe Dele Brown Eru. You remember when we first won World Cup, the Junior World Cup under 17? After that victory, they brought in quota system whereby you take some from the north, you take some from the south. And those who brought that quota system at that time, they are mostly northerners. And then the very year we started this quota system in Nigeria, we did not win the World Cup for so many years because they felt most of those players who won that very World Cup are from Edo State, Bende State. And because they were stronger than Edo State in the military regime, they decided to implement that quota system. It's best to just choose. What is the point? What is the point for zoning? If you say zoning, the zoning system is not working because Atiku Abubakar is a northerner, is a middle belt, is a southerner. Anywhere the ticket goes, Atiku goes with it. So what is the point for people to be doing zoning? It don't make no sense, and it's not working.
It's not.
It's not working. Atiku is all over the place. He married from all the nations. He married Yoruba, he married Hausa, he married Igbo, he married Shekiri, he married all over the place. So that he can get vote from all these regional in the state. It's a very strategic with that kind of crook mind. all the time. So that is where we are. I disagree with this zoning system because it's not working. People are not obeying it.
Even if they have to obey it, you know, uh, I mean, it really don't make no sense because you don't get the best out of that system before.
No,
If,
not at all.
yeah, if we agree that we are one Nigeria, allow the people, to decide
Yes.
on who govern them. That's the thing right there. But anyway, so if you are just joining us, we are still discussing the issue of these a what do you call it, ADC,
ADC.
the ADC, where we have some people, some recycled politicians scrambling to become the president of our nation come 2027. And we feel that it is too premature for them. But we're going to go to the audience, we're going to go to the message box and take a couple of messages and analyze that. And while we are also expecting some people to call in to the WhatsApp number that is in your screen, on your screen right now, is +1 214 229 7475. I have one person from the audience. I open family. Here we go. This is his message right there. I hope you guys can see it clearly. That's what he's.
And read it to us. Read it to us.
Okay. He said the whole is very, very funny. Instead of us to concentrate on the issue at hand, which is the low standard of living by so many Nigerians, we are busy concentrating on coalition. That's his first contribution there. And let me quickly bring you the other one. He said he also said, why don't we focus more on the low standard of living of the majority of the citizens? So, what do you guys have to say about this comment from this person? I open family.
Yeah, European family. I think so.
Okay.
It's a fact. We leave things we are supposed to do and start to do things we are not supposed to do. That's the problem of our politicians. They always bring one thing to distract us from the real issue. If rat is not taking over their offices, snake is swallowing money. Those are the things to distract us. Oh, these people don't start with their foolishness. But that's not actual foolishness. It's just a way to take your mind away from what you are supposed to be asking. That is a fact. Okay, why are they talking about election now? Coalition. If they are doing coalition, they should do it in the secret. Don't let us know until it is done. But no, they want to make it a national issue so that everybody will be distracted. Take all your minds there now. We're not talking about coalition. Atiku, Obi. Meanwhile, people are still hungry.
Yes.
Bag of rice is still not going down. The price of bag of rice. The oil will still come by. Onions will still come by. Those are not the things they are talking about. They're talking about the election. How the hungry is going to vote for them. How they are going to start to share a bag of rice for 500,000 people. A bag of rice for 500,000 people. Can you imagine that kind of I mean, I don't know what to call it now. I don't want to be, this program.
I should have brought one video to you guys to see, even the audience. I watched it. It is too late for me to bring it in now. There was a police officer that retired in Lagos State Police Command, ASP. He retired after 35 years of service to the nation as a policeman that rose to ASP. Guess what happened? He said they are giving him a gratuity of 2.8 million from 35 years of service. only 2.8 million. You can imagine what the pension is going to look like. Probably less than 30,000 or something.
Imagine that.
How do you expect this person to take care of himself, his family, and all that? Okay, he may be a family of a man with a family of 5, and then maybe the children are still going to school or something. How will he cope with that kind of amount? Whereas what person from, let's say, the House of Assembly, the national, the House of Rep, and the Senate, they are collecting 29 million, as salary with that outside of their what do you call it, allowances, their bogus allowances. And somebody who said for 35 years, you are offering that person 2.8 million as gratuity. I don't even know whether it is 1/10 of what an average assembly member, is receiving a month. This is, in fact, I was crying when I was watching that video. This gentleman was crying at the end of it. That he said that it's unacceptable in a nation where one assembly member is collecting up to about 29 million or more every month. And then you are paying somebody who has served this nation for over 35 years just 2.8 million. It is so sad. It is sickening, So and now look, they are all scrambling to become the president with there's no agenda. I can tell you now, none of them can tell you what they have as an agenda that is going to help the people. No, their own agenda is selfishness. Honorable Tony Negro, what's the way forward? Because we're about to round up this show now, because we have a lot to talk about. Yes, sir.
The palliatives that has been coming out is not be coming out from the people who are stealing from the system. It's been coming out from individuals that have very good minds. I'll give you a very good or simple scenario. When you look at Barrister Ken Imaswagbon, popularly known as Rice Man, this is a man that has been using his personal resources for the last 20 years to share rice, beans for people every year for the last 20 years. There are many people who have benefited from his generosity. People from different ethnic diversity all over. This is a man that sometimes when he don't have enough money, he will borrow money, maybe from his wife, from friends, to make sure he persistently serve the people. Rice Man is Barrister Ken Imaswagbon. When he is giving out bags of rice, he don't look no passport. He doesn't look ethnicity. He doesn't look size. He doesn't look nothing. Your religion, no. As soon as you carry your hand up, he gives you bag of rice from lorry. 20 years he's been sharing food. Does that man know what national honor?
He needs our applause too.
That's it. Black rice. These are the sort of people that Black rice have respect for.
That's it.
I repeat again, his name is he has done so much for our state. And when such man come out for election, you have people who have done nothing come and be challenging him. They want him to come and give them money outside what he's sharing for the public every month. So please, I quite agree with what our daddy just said, the black right. You are on point. And I'm on the same page with you, for sure. Thank
very
you.
much. Thank you, sir.
All right, all right, all right, all right. We have a lot to talk about. You see, you just mentioned somebody of the personality, Barrister Kent Maswag. I mean, I have seen him actually display that generosity to the people. He doesn't look face when he's doing his generosity, when he's giving away stuff, for the people. I believe he's doing that from his heart anyway. But I ask you now, Honorable Tony Negro, don't you think this man is doing that? He has been coming out for election. So what is wrong with the system? Why can't they give such a person a chance? Does that mean that those people that is giving that assistance are not part of the system that is supposed to bring him into power? How do we fix that? Real quick.
Well, we just have to recognize their impact in the society. We have to be able to come out and speak about him because this guy make no noise whatsoever, but somebody got to come out and speak on his behalf. I believe somebody like the Black Rice, he will lead the way for us to sing praises and work with such man going forward. But I'm sure he will position himself in the right place to get the right result.
All
That
right.
is my take. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Black Rice Society, I'm going to give you the chance to quickly round up and tell the people what we should do because we have tried so many ways and it looks like it's not working. Is it because of the recycling of the same people? What do we need to do to improve in our political system? So that we won't be having all these all this confusion, of who to take it and who not to take it. Is it who to take it that matter, or what to offer to the people? Black Rice Society.
Thank you very much. The truth is that I've always been saying it that we don't really know this game they brought to us, democracy. We cannot play it. It's not our game. Okay, if they want us to be democratic, as they say we should be, we should at least do it our own way. We should find a way to go around it. Like, okay, you have a president. We don't talk about that. Just be the head of the state. You have a governor, good. But when it comes to grassroots level, let our traditional rulers take control. We know ourselves. Give them the ownership of that area. There was a course on Ikoka over 400 years ago. The course is still on. There was a course on these girls. What do you call them now? These girls, the smuggling girls to Europe for.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Human trafficking.
Yeah, human trafficking. The Obalaba put a course on it. It's working. Excuse me. If the Obalaba put a course on if they give him the local government to run, and the local government chairman is doing rubbish, he cannot even do that because he's dealing with the palace. Once you are dealing with the palace, you are dealing with the king of the witches and wizards. Don't joke. There's principalities and power as the head. So give the local government area to the local government, to the traditional rulers, especially Edo State. Because we need a sample from one area so that we can have a model. So look at what is happening in Edo State.
Yeah.
Can we model it in other states like that? We have a lot of fear for you. We have all those other areas. So let's do something different. Because we have been doing this democracy for over 60 years. It's not working. Forget the military direct, the in-between, but it's still not working. So that's my take. Give local government or the state government to the traditional rulers that can run it. If you say let the state have a governor, okay, good. But the local government, that is the people close to the grassroots. That's our tradition. That's our root. So let that go to the traditional rulers, so that we know we have fear. We're not afraid of anybody anymore. Children come out now to say they are black cat, they are black axe, and black horse. Because yeah, you want to try the palace. That's the head of the principalities and power.
Exactly. They'll place a curse on you. No doubt about it. We actually need to go back to our root. Honorable Tony Negro, go ahead and address the people as we are writing up this show, this broadcast. We hope that the people at home enjoy the program. So far, so good, because there have been a lot of intellectualism that has been dished out from this end to the people, letting them know what we are doing and what we're supposed to do. Honorable Tony Negro.
Yeah, thank you very much. And my message is very simple and clear. The obedient, they are a bit aggressive in nature, and that is not going to take you nowhere. You need to be more strategic, more tactical to deal with our country's issue. So Obi, as a matter of fact, is in a serious mess now with his ambition. So we're looking to, I know, and we know that Atiku will definitely take that ticket for ADC, because that is why he formed that political party. He will definitely take that ticket. Obi should stop wasting his time and creating trouble all over the place. He must let our Excellency Monday Okpeolo know whenever he's coming to Edo State. Concluded. He must inform him of his visit so that adequate preparation can be made for his security. Thank you very much, everyone, and God bless you. Thank you.
All right, all right, all right, all right. For everything that has a beginning, usually we have an end. We have a lot more to say on this platform uh, to figure out a way to go in our country, Nigeria, particularly those states where we all come from. So, and like I said, we have a lot of matters arising on a daily basis. Hopefully, we might even come back, midweek. We don't know yet because there are a lot of things going on, like I said. But again, we have today time this program, which is every Saturday same time, 6 p.m. Nigeria time and 7 p.m. European time. Here in the United States, it is 12 noon. And we start the program. We are about to round up now and say goodbye to y'all. We hope that you enjoy the program. And, just keep safe out there. And remember that we are here for the welfare of our people. Simple. We are not here to uh, beat on anybody. We are not here to bully on anybody. We are not here to. We are only here because of the interest of our people. So the welfare of our people is very, very paramount on this, regardless of our political interest. We'll still come here and tell you the truth because we represent the people. We may be politicians, we may be, but then again, the interest of our people matters a lot because there is hunger in the land. God bless you all for staying with us. We hope to see you again when we come back on the Idele-Ero show. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is scrolling on your screen right now, www.youtube.com/Joe-Ero1. I'm going to end up again with the music of my son, including my son, my boy, the very, very promising young boy, a gospel singer, Terry Marshall Joe.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Tell me what it was going. I'm on my knees, please come. Come and set us free. We need you more and more. Just come and set us free, Daddy. Daddy. Even when I ask a question and gossip, I know me up with our Daddy. The person and gossip, me up with our Daddy.
Anyway, that's the most we can do. We cannot hold them in their wrist to do the right thing. All we can do is to come out here and talk to them, talk to, I'm talking about the elite, the leader of our country, that do the right thing so that we make sense. And so if there's any other thing, any matter to write, we'll come back here again, and even during the week, we do our work. We are never tired. So I really thank everyone out there today and listen to this. You, Honorable Chief Atiku, our big daddy, that was actually, it was the thing. Honorable, say one more thing. Oh, leave.
Thank you, Eru. Thank you. Likewise, thank you very much, sir. God bless you.
I'll talk to you later.
looking for. You go say, you go crack me. Is it the house or your money? You go say, you go be you. Put all your trust in God. He will never, never, never fail you, brother. Never, never you worry at all. You go say, you go be you. See, do you gonna do? Are you very bracket? You go say, you. To back in Musidominia. Hey, Banara, you very bracket? You go say, you. Why I came to the bar? Bamo. Are you very bracket? You go say, you. Hey, I came to the bar. Are you very bracket? You go say, you. All glory be unto your holy name. Are you very bracket? You go say, you. Abba, they came up and the bar. Hey, are you very bracket? You go say, you. They came up Dominia. Are you very bracket? You go say, you. I'll be open out too. Are you very bracket? You go say, you. Very came up Dominia. Are you very bracket? You go say, you. ABA make a Dominia come apart. Are you very bracket? You go say, you. About my knee, go say Jesus Bragani. I'll be very bracket. You go say, you. I know that. I know. In Bella, you go just look at me, yo. Just look at me. Bella, you go just look at me, yo. You must just look at me. Baby, you go just look at me, yo. Just look at me. You all go just look at me. You must just look at me. Baby, what I go just look at me. Just look at me. Baby, select go just look at me. You must just look at me. You all my just look at me. Just look at me. Baby, you go just look at me. You must just look at me. Baby, you go just look at me. Just look at me. You all go see Papa go there. You must just look at me.